You're listening to Big Facts with Big Bank and DJ Scream.
Live from the Trap Music Museum, Team Big Facts is here. Big Bank, DJ Scream, Baby Jade, and today we welcome in Texas' own Club Godzilla.
Yeah.
Outside the single going crazy. The album She Won't Leave Houston going crazy. BeatKing is here. What's up? What's up?
Hey man, I just want to say y'all really fuck with me because it's old. It's early in the motherfucker right now. Yeah,
sometimes we gotta get it in early. You ain't a morning person?
I am, but it's like when you on rap time, man. Like I normally wake up at like 6 or 7 in the morning every morning, but when you outside working in these clubs every night, you know what I'm saying? This morning shit ain't what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Big
facts.
I'm gonna jump straight into it. So there's BeatKing the person. You don't smoke, you don't drink, you know what I'm saying, but an average supporter of the culture. But then you got BeatKing, the character, the promoter that has women with cucumbers and all kind of different vegetables and fruits and all that stuff going on. Oh.
No, you gotta explain what they're doing with these vegetables and why it's such a point of interest.
You explain.
They're doing several different things actually with the fruits and
putting
vegetables.
them in their mouths.
I just want to let y'all know that's the old me.
Other orifices.
I would get canceled today doing that shit, man. I can't even move like that now. But like 2018, yeah, it was a lot of sexual education going down on stage.
Sexual education.
Every show, you know.
So the shows now ain't like that?
Well, no, it ain't like that now, man. It's like that cucumber shit. I couldn't do that shit today, man. I get canceled like a motherfucker. I think I actually started COVID with that shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, bitches with sucking cucumbers on both sides and swapping saliva and shit, man. I think I started.
Not the most sanitary activity.
At that moment, because I know you for a minute when you so that helped you jump off as an artist and shit. But how was it?
Yeah,
how was it like? Dealing with your family or maybe, you know, your mom's
because
grandma.
your mom is like real heavy in the church, right?
Well, no, she passed away back 2015, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, she was heavy in the church, but she ain't see that chapter of my life, you know. She still saw it, you know what I'm saying? But no, with that, man, it's basically, man, I got 2 daughters. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they kind of was seeing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how the algorithms work on Instagram and shit. They were probably so young at the time, they was laughing and shit, thinking like they was playing or something. Like they ain't know what to, like. That's why Instagram couldn't do nothing about it. It wasn't like it was dildos on stage, it was vegetables. So Instagram probably wished they could fucking take that shit down and all that. But at the end of the day, teaching these bitches how to eat healthy. That's all, man, you know.
Yeah. Does that affect you being able to have relationships and shit?
No. I got a girl right now, you know what I'm saying? But I had to tone it down though, you know.
Did you have her during that produce time frame?
No. That was my savage time of my career. I actually had more fun at that period of my career than I do now when I'm way more successful and shit. Like them shows was crazy.
Yeah.
That's when Uncle Luke followed me and he was like, nigga, you showing motherfuckers shit they ain't seen in like 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's when me and him got cool around 2018 because he saw that shit and it was...
All of the pioneers of putting things in women's orifices. Yeah.
What's your motivation? What motivates you to do this shit?
Man, bruh, shit. I've been rapping since I was 10. I started making beats when I was 16. And them hoes cost too much, you know what I'm saying? So shit, I started making beats, rapping, and around like 05-ish, 06, I'm making songs like Jeezy and shit. Like that's what all I was listening to back then. But my partners, they was really the street niggas. I wasn't like outside like that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm making music for them and shit.
Vicariously through them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't clicking, you know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't me like that. So as soon as I said, bitch pop that pussy, that's when all the fans came and shit. Yeah. So I'm like, well, I guess that's what people want from me. And I toned my rap down. I started rapping all like Eminem, I stopped doing all that and just start rapping about pussy and bitches. And that's when I started getting the money. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't know I was gonna be that good at it. You know what I'm saying? And kept on doing that shit. And you know, that's my lane. In Houston, before I came out, it wasn't an energetic sound there. It was more traditional, you know, what you thought with Houston. It was more car culture music and real life, you know, you know what I'm saying, swanging and candy paint and all that. And I don't do drugs, I don't smoke or drink. So in a city where everybody's slow, I'm the only one with energy. I'm not on drugs, you know what I'm saying? So that's what made me stand out, you know what I'm saying? And I had like all the energy back in 2009 and 10. And it ain't like how it is now. Now you got everybody in Houston has a club song. It wasn't really no club sound before me. Aside from UGK, Let Me See It, shit like that. But like I put Houston music on the Molly.
Okay.
So let me ask you this. So how important do you think that the ratio of your song topics to the actual beats, is it as far as your like making your success? I guess what I'm saying is, what do you think is more important, or what do you think has fueled your career or pushed your sound more, the lyrics or the actual beat?
Man, I think both. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody all the time, you can't compete with the rapper that make his own beats. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the consistency you can have. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's working, you can find your way to fit in that pocket, or you can decide if you want to change the sound the next year. You know what I'm saying? Like it's with the beat. The beat is very important. Like I ain't never seen a bitch dance to a cappella. You know what I'm saying? Like that beat come on. Women gotta hear that beat first. You know what I'm saying? If that beat going, you know what I'm saying? You can get on there talking about bullshit. You can be a fake, you can be a liar out here, ain't really did none of the shit you talking about, none of that shit. As long as that beat had you like, you gonna be listening. Let me see if I like this lame ass shit first. You know what I'm saying? That beat gonna, grab
it's gonna grab you, yeah.
You consider yourself as a certified hit maker?
Oh yeah.
Like you got a recipe.
And you can't, people don't believe it's magic until you can do it over and over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? You get one, that should be an accident, or maybe TikTok blessed you or something. But nah, Scream, me and him been locked in like over 10 years. And I was coming out here to the A back in 2012 when Atlanta really ain't fucking with me like that. And I was passing out CDs at Clark and everywhere. I'm running down on Scream. I remember that's when Scream just got with MMG, all that around that time. And Scream, he was fucking with me in 2012. You know,
Beats was hard back then.
Hey,
I think you still finding yourself musically, but this beats was always hard.
My thing, I had found myself musically already. It's just the A is just different. We'll work in Texas, especially back then. Wasn't really working out here like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was, but it wasn't. You had to really lock in. Like, people always say, I'm gonna go to Atlanta and get on. Like, bro, Atlanta ain't like that, bro. You can't just come to Atlanta for no weekend and think the city just gonna fuck with you. You gotta be out here so much, they think you moved here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta lock in with the right people. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Not lock in with the wrong people. Don't get robbed. Don't get your car broken into, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, so. Yeah.
What the hell a studio session or a night like? Cause y'all got a few records with you and Suki Hana and locking in. Like where does it start? Where does it go? Where does it end? What do y'all talk about? How does it work?
Suki
because
Hana,
she's in her lane, you're similar lanes, but you're like the male, she's the female.
When me and Suki met, we ain't even like each other. You know what I'm saying? It was like 2018-ish, cause I had started the whole cucumber thing.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, she come out of nowhere, way in Philly, doing the shit. I'm like, who this motherfucker trying to steal my shit? What the fuck? And then I'm like, nigga, you lame as hell. Worrying about somebody trying to steal some cucumbers. What the fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I ain't DM her or nothing, but all my fans start hopping in their comments. Like, man, it's BeatKing shit. It's BeatKing. This some Texas shit. What is you doing? And then from there, we became cool as hell. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
Suki's cool as fuck. I love her.
Me being in this shit like 13, 14 years, man, like I can't hang with fake rappers, man. People who ain't just, you really believe this fake ass shit going on. Like Suki is a real person, you know what I'm saying? And
in real life.
Everything she do strategic, you know what I'm saying? She remind me of myself. She'd be having a nice normal conversation. But if somebody cut a camera on or something, we snap right in the character and be like, you know what I'm saying? When that camera go off, we're like, all right, now when are we going to get some olive fruit for? You know what I'm saying? Like, just entertainers, just real entertainers.
Yeah.
What you think your biggest obstacle was?
Biggest obstacle, getting comfortable in Texas, hopping out that shit. Cause Texas so big, bro. Like you'll get on out there and be getting money and. You know what I'm saying? Nigga like me, I always realize there's work to be done when a bigger rapper will come to Houston. And then all my hoes stop replying. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay, I need to get like that. All right. You know what I'm saying? So this Texas had you really comfortable because you get on to Texas, you're not gonna be broke no more. You're gonna perform one song until you die.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I got a whole lot. So it's like, I look at people like Boosie and Gucci and all them, like in my region, I've turned to like a legacy act. I don't need a new song because I can perform all my old hits, you know what I'm saying, forever. And motivation wise, just I ain't gonna lie, hearing new artists. You know, you hear some new motherfuckers like Sexy Red killing it, you know what I'm saying? I was just I was hanging with her last night, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, at the end of the day, it's always gonna be some new young energy to have you like, all right, that shit sound all right. That shit sound all right, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to the women. They going hard, you know, every time.
We just talked about that.
Every time Cardi get on something, she's demolishing it. You know, Lotto and, you know, Cola Ray, everybody, all the women. Because it wasn't like that, you know, 5-6 years ago.
Why do you think that is?
It's music going cycles, you know what I'm saying? And it's just the women time right now. Like it's, anytime something's successful, you're going to inspire something else, you know what I'm saying? Like Cardi kicked that door down as far as inspiring women who was like, damn, all right. Shit, I ain't really gotta sell pussy no more if I get some hard beats.
And then another thing, not to cut you off, but like another thing that Cardi did, why I fuck with her so much, is because she's always reaching back, like grabbing, and it's not on no like trying to jump on a new wave or trying to jump on the hottest shit or whatever. Like if she sees some shit that she likes before it even blows up, she's gonna like fuck with you and like fucking jump on it and shoot the video and, you know, embrace you and make her fucking fans embrace you and, you know, like really give you that love and that extra push that you need to get over the hump so you can really like try to be successful on some genuine shit for real. Like,
and like I said, I fuck with Cardi too because a lot of artists, just fuck the word artist people. They not like that. They don't want to help anybody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists be like, man, I like this song. I don't want to post it. I don't really know that nigga. I don't want to give him that look.
Or they got a chip on their shoulder because nobody helped them. Yeah. And they like, since it was fuck me, fuck everybody else, like type shit. Cardi, she's not like that.
She helped me with Then Leave, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her and Offset. You know what I'm saying? They was always posting my song, helping it, you know what I'm saying? It's probably finna be platinum by Christmas or some shit, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like shout out to Cardi and Offset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that new shit they just dropped is crazy.
Oh yeah, and
Jealousy.
They sample 3 6 Mafia.
Yeah.
Juicy J, that's my favorite rapper of all time.
Genius.
Say that.
Genius.
Say that. Where the concept and where the record Homeless Bitch. Well, we got to talk about it. It's a big facts, man. We're Homeless Bitch.
Homeless Bitch.
Just talk about it from top to bottom. Where it come from, a little bit of the controversy, the feedback.
And are. Because most of these bitches are.
Oh, goodness.
Let me say this, man. Let me say this.
No, I'm just playing.
You not.
I have a lot of songs on my album that come off like I hate women. And I don't. Love women, love black women. All that, you know what I'm saying? But these bitches out here, that's who I'm talking about. And it's a lot of women in Houston who are beautiful, got these bottle girl jobs, strippers and all that, but they are sleeping on couches and shit, you know what I'm saying?
They don't have they don't necessarily have their priorities in the right place.
And they probably ain't it's their fault, but they don't know how to manage money. You know what I'm saying? They get it and just blow it on some bullshit real quick, or you know what I'm saying? Don't know how to save nothing. Whatever the case is, you want to, know what I'm saying, see how a bad bitch living, just wait till the club let out and watch what car she get in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never what you think. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, these are the women who talk down on men and all that. Man, I'm looking for a nigga with the bag. I'm just like, all right, I got something for that. Yeah, you know, so.
You gotta be a hell of a nigga to get a broke bitch these days.
Hey, oh God. You gotta get money to get a broke bitch today. Ain't that shit wild?
It's cold.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, Homeless Bitch, man, that's just a song. Came up with the hook. I was in Kansas City at a show, was sitting in my truck waiting to get my back in, and a fan walked up to the window. She's like, oh my God, BeatKing, I love your shit. You know what I'm saying? The bitch ain't really where she need to be right now. I'm homeless in the motherfucker, but I'm your biggest fan out here. I was like, oh man, I appreciate you. I let the window up. I was like, homeless bitch. You're homeless. Bitch, I got my phone, got there recorded. I said that shit so I could hear when I go back home. went back home, made a beat around a little beat. And yeah, I said, oh, this gonna be a one-on-one. So I shot the video like 2 weeks ago. So the video gonna be crazy. It's gonna be girls sitting on the curb with a blanket over and shit.
It's gonna be minus the homes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
She gonna be ratchet to the motherfucker.
What's your biggest your aha moment? Like, damn, these folk fuck with me? You know what I'm saying?
It been like 13, 14 years, bro. Like Atlanta kind of caught on late with me. I'm saying 2018-ish on down, but there's a lot of them moments, man. I say one of them. It was a small moment, but it let me know that I'm making noise when Drake followed me. You know what I'm saying? I was like 2019, and I always sing high praises to Drake because he always keep his hand on the pulse of what's going on. Even before Then Leave, my Turn Up with the Thick and all them songs and shit, he was fucking with me a whole year before that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he saw one of my shows and just up and followed me, you know what I'm saying? And you know, me and him being cool, that just let me know that, like, even though I'm still climbing to get to exactly where I want to be, the important people know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people like J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? He followed me, goddamn, like all the important people, like, you know, so it be those, when I get respect from people like that, you know, it let me know that. Because this lane I'm in, there's not, for a guy, people don't take it as serious as they do when the women do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, like, when Megan Thee Stallion first came out, she from the city, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, my whole career up to that point, I could be on stage like, bitch, pop that pussy, and I have to have bitches on stage popping that pussy. Megan could be on stage and be like, bitch, pop that pussy, turn around and then do it right then.
Yeah, because you can't really twerk.
So I'm like, how you compete with that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, pop that pussy, bitch, turn around and then bow, and everybody start going dumb. So I'm like, all right, that's what's up, Megan. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, man. So, yeah, you know, like I say, the respect from, you know, people who are already up for real, you know.
We've seen some wild shit on social media with the fruits and vegetables and shit, but is this something we haven't seen that might have been a too far moment, like some intimacy, some sexual shit at a show or out there where you was like, oh, whoa, hold on, y'all going too far tonight?
Man, you know what? Me and Uncle Luke had a conversation about that. We was on live one time, and he was like, he's like, watch out for what they gonna do to you. You know what I'm saying? It's a cool lane, but it's a sensitive lane. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really understood what he meant.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, you know, so when I got to doing these crazy shows around the country where females are getting naked on stage, cucumbers in them real sexual shows, you start getting banned in certain Bible Belt, you know, that chitlin circuit, you know, like certain places, you know, after you do shit like that, you turn that city upside down on Facebook the next morning when all them videos surface from the night before and all that, and motherfucking mayors don't want you to come back. You know what I'm saying? I got like banned from like 3 cities, you know what I'm saying? One in Arkansas, one, I can't remember the other 2 off the spot, but that was a while ago. But yeah, you know, with that lane, it's very sensitive. You know, a girl that do something on stage, but maybe she was drunk and didn't really remember it or something, and now she want that video down when she wake up and be like, damn, I was a hoe last night. I don't want to be represented like that. You know what I'm saying? So you really kind of, you know, cater to that, and, you know, you can lose some good content, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I went from that to making bitches suck. I make their friend put the cucumber in their mouth instead of me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because if a girl friend put the cucumber in her mouth, she ain't gonna be tripping like that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be strategic with it, you know, but for the most part, man, them shows, you know, they fun, but, you know, it's risky.
Who the hardest person that might have came at you on some cancel shit? Like maybe like
some cancel shit. It was
activist,
like a
artist,
or some shit.
I didn't really have politician problems, but I remember it was this one white girl in Oklahoma. She did it, and I woke up and I wouldn't take it down because I was like, no, motherfucker, I got 100,000 views. No. You know what I'm saying? And then her daddy or something was a lawyer or some shit. They was trying to serve me papers type shit, you know. So at the end of the day, man, like I say, that was a fun era. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be careful, you know, because you know, women, they want to act like hoes. They don't want people to really think they hoes, you know. Saying like, you know, straight up.
So you're moving forward to the She Won't Leave Houston album. So how's the sound and how you're approaching that different from BeatKing of the past?
Well, that album is really like damn near 3 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's like a couple songs on there I made back in 2020. You know, with Then Leave went viral as fuck. You know, I signed to Columbia Records, and you know, it was getting it popping. You know, after time passes, I'm realizing that you don't really need a major label, but you have to sign to realize that. You know what I'm saying? Before you sign, you like, man, I want to get a deal.
I need a machine.
Yeah, I need
all
all
this
that.
shit.
You know, and I had been, you know, independent 10 years prior to that, so I already know how to move, all the PDs in the country, all that shit. But I'm like, no, I need a fucking label. As soon as you sign, you realize all these labels.
You're really just giving your money away.
They outsource. Ain't nobody in them buildings doing all this shit. They hire other people.
Yeah.
To do all this shit. The same motherfuckers you can hire on your own. And you don't realize that until you sign, you know. So after 3 years, you know, just kind of I ain't gonna say being stagnant. I'm doing everything I can to stay afloat. You know, I was like, man, then I realized I'm coming up to the end of my deal. So once I realized that, I recorded all new shit. So the whole album is damn near like 2 months old. You know what I'm saying, as far as when it was made. But there's a couple songs on there that's old as hell. But other than that, that was the process. You know, I'm performing around the country every weekend. I'm hearing what's going on. I'm in these clubs every night. You know, so that was just me like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I ain't dropped a project since the pandemic. So the next one I do gotta be ratchet as fuck. And that's what it is. Like that album is a soundtrack of Houston's party scene. We like the #1 party city in the country right now. It's between the clubs, the strip clubs, all the restaurants. You're gonna gain about 15 pounds on the weekend in Houston, man. All the food, all that. And that's the soundtrack to the pool parties, all the shit, just, you know, like real talk. Like that's what you're gonna hear when you come to Houston. It ain't been out but 2 weeks.
The Outside record, you said that?
No, Outside, I made that once I realized I was coming up to the end of my deal. And that song just been out 2 weeks, and it's already like one of the hottest songs in Houston right now.
I just came out to it and shit show.
Hey, 100.
Hey, what's the best and the worst thing you've been through since you've been a rapper?
Best and the worst thing, I say the worst times is when I was independent and you hit that glass wall in your city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You done did everything you can do. Motherfuckers that supported you for years, but people are waiting to see something big. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, yeah, it's hard to keep people supporting you the same way they've been supporting you over and over again, because it's always
and you still doing the same shit.
Yeah, it's always a new person coming, or somebody, they got the machine behind them. They finna support them now, and that longevity shit. You know what I'm saying? That's I'm just glad I'm a 90s nigga. You know, I'm 38, not 18. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the mind frame as far as how to, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you get success, you be lit and you don't have time to record like you normally did, or to keep them relationships with DJs and all that. But I made it my business to make sure, because you're going to need these motherfuckers again next year. Right? You know what I'm saying? So all that, thinking you on now and shitting on people, and you know what I'm saying? Really so I say the down part is keeping that consistency. It looks easy, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was up to us, up to artists, we think we consistent. We doing this shit every year. We think, but people grow resistance to you. You know what I'm saying? They get tired of hearing you after a while, and then you got to fade back for a little while. And you know, a lot of artists ain't prepared for when them shows ain't coming in the way they was, and bills still do, and you walking in clubs and they ain't playing your shit like they was, and all that, and the money slow.
They don't even like acknowledge your ass.
That's why niggas start hitting licks and going to crime again, because at the end of the day, because you still famous, But you ain't balling like that no more. It's like you gotta keep the look.
No,
up.
you ain't. At that point, you're not
you know
even really famous no more. You just popular.
Yeah, and people they try to handle you like that. So I've always reinvented I always tell people all the time, Cucumber saved my motherfucking career. You know what I'm saying? When that shit got popping, it gave me a whole new resurgence to new fans. And when I had the green hair, I walk around and call myself Disgusting Justin. Like I had the green hair with the cucumbers and all that. That shit was lame. But damn, but yeah, man, yeah, got out of that, and so here we is today. The best part about it, bro, is being able to feed your family with this rap shit, man. Like I tell everybody, man, everybody gauge their career, they gauge success in different ways. To some people, success is being on the BET Awards or taking pictures with people like Drake or Beyonce or doing certain things that appear big to the masses. To me, success is being able to wake up whenever I want to and eat whatever I want to.
Right.
And pay my bills and do that. And if you living off rap music and you really making money off of it, that's good. That's the best part. That's success. I mean, I ain't eating like that no more. I done lost 53 pounds recently. Hey, shout out to you, my nigga, too. Hey, because that shit ain't easy, bro. That shit ain't, we in entertainment, bro. Ain't nothing open at night but the bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? So being on that road with that cardio and, you know what I'm saying, trying to eat fucking 1,600 calories a day type shit, man. That shit ain't easy, man. But yeah, man, that's the best parts, man, is, just you making money from this shit.
Did entitlement set in though when you started making real money?
Oh, yeah.
Right. What happened?
Man, at the end of the day, man, I realize the older I get, the smaller my circle get. You know what I'm saying? I posted a tweet on, on X. It's not Twitter anymore, it's X. I posted a tweet a couple years ago and it went viral. Academics posting all. I was like, man, when you a new artist, that first year, you bring your whole hood to the show. You like 20, 30 deep. Because everybody happy you lit now, you know what I'm saying? Around year 5 or 6, them 20 people turn to like 6 or 7 people, you know what I'm saying? People who like, you done got rid of everybody that's fucking up on the road, starting bullshit, all that bullshit. You tired of paying for hotels for 20 motherfuckers, paying for 20 motherfuckers food and all that. So you've narrowed it down to about 6 or 7 that's rocking with you on that road. Around year 10, man, it's just you and 2 other partners strapped up going to the venue.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's after a while when you get older and older, man, people have children, lives, all that. They can't just come with you. You can't. It's hard to have an entourage in your late 30s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because niggas got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Your same partners, they got families. They can't just be on the road with you all that time, so... me and Bun was talking about that shit. He's like, yeah, bro. He say, try it in your 40s, nigga. 40s and 50s, nigga. He's like, nigga, it's just you and your girl going to these shows, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, the older you get, but, what's crazy, over all that time, them 2 people who down with you, they have been tested in real situations, and they really ready. All them 30 niggas, they wasn't gonna do shit.
Right.
But them 2 niggas you with, they ready. You know what I'm saying? They've been tested over the years, like, so.
Did you lose somebody that you feel like, damn, I had to cut them out, damn?
Yeah. It's, everybody ain't ready for that shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't ready for it to finally happen. When y'all broke, everybody cool. Shit, everybody broke. But when you start getting on, you start getting what's called survivor's remorse. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's you getting money, but you're not getting enough money to pay all your partners rent and everybody, and you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you feel bad. Yeah. On the flip side of that, you just like, well, let me try to figure out ways that they can get this money. Maybe I can get them jobs or something. And then these niggas, they your partners, but they have no skills and nothing. So they fuck up every job you try to give them and shit. And now they looking at you like it's your fault. They fucked up the job you gave them. And then now you got partners that want to kill you and shit. Yeah, it should be lame. You know what I'm saying?
I look at it like this, man. We gotta understand how powerful prayer is. Like, we could pray that God remove everything from our life that don't belong, and let me accept everything that do, and then get mad when he takes somebody you love. Or when you remove somebody you love or you fuck with. Like, I wasn't talking about them. Boy, you don't...
Right. You don't work like that.
You don't even know what was in their heart.
You don't work like that.
You don't know what's in their heart, bro. Let them folk go on, man.
Real talk, man. And like I say, I've always prided myself on knowing how to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's... Motherfucker can be getting dressed in their house, excited to meet you. Like, I already got it planned out in my head. I'm going to walk up to him. I'm gonna say what's up to him. I'm gonna spit a freestyle. He gonna like this shit. We gonna exchange numbers, and he gonna sign me. They got this shit all planned out. And then they walk up to you, you just like, man, now I'm good, bro. I'm looking for some hoes. I ain't trying to talk to you. You crush their whole plan.
Yeah,
everything
that shit
just
be
like,
fucked up.
And instantly, now they want to kill you. It went from I love this nigga to I'm finna wait till this nigga come outside.
Stand.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you just never know what kind of day people have. And I treat everybody with respect. You don't know who they gonna be next year.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't even really about who they gonna be next year. It's just about, you just don't ever know what the fuck people are going through. And even though it's not your responsibility to, know what people have going on or whatever, it doesn't hurt to be like decent.
Hustle and flow is real. That nigga Terrence Howard had his chain on, he had his tape, all that. He went up to Ludacris, gave him his tape. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers have it all planned out in their head how it was gonna go. You saw that tape in their toilet, nigga, it was up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you crush niggas' dreams. They think
Tell me that shit fell out your pocket, Skinny. Tell me that shit fell out your pocket.
That nigga say, tell me to spell out, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So that should be real, man. I just, don't know, man, because you gotta think about it, man. Niggas like Scream, 11 years ago he was stamping my shit, you know what I'm saying? But what if Scream was a whole ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Today I would not like Scream, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a whole ass nigga to a lot of niggas. You can't fuck with everybody music. Everybody here with influences and the respect, like, we can't. If we could, we would. Our heart would allow us, but
that shit just don't be it.
That too.
I don't mind telling niggas. I don't like that.
I feel like that's a blessing.
Yeah, but it's all about the way you tell a nigga though.
Straight up, bro.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying it like that, but what I'm saying is like, I don't think y'all get what I'm saying. Like, you can tell a nigga like
how to relate a message.
Yeah, like the delivery. Because I'm not saying you gotta kiss nobody's ass or you have to tiptoe around the shit for every nigga or you know what I'm saying, whatever. But it's just like, at the end of the day, you don't want to, like he said, crush nobody's fucking dreams or no shit like that. So if it's not it, it's not it. Okay, it's not it. Maybe you should try something else or some shit like that. But fuck that, it's trash.
Here's
like,
my philosophy. No. If I tell you it ain't it in this nice way, like, hey man, the blah 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 blah.
No, you ain't even gotta do all that.
You go back to the studio and you're calm, and if I'm like, bro, that ain't it, bro. Fuck that. You gonna go back to the studio with fire and fired up, like, man, fuck that nigga, he blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way I've always approached it. I'm just gonna tell you what it is.
I'd rather a nigga be in the studio mad at me and bring out his best.
Exactly.
Be like, that fuck nigga Black was hating on me.
Show that nigga.
That shit was garbage.
You
proved your point, bro, but that shit was garbage than what you played me.
To me.
Because there's too many niggas who I said were garbage that end up going up.
Exactly. To me. This is my
too
opinion.
many niggas. Like,
what I tell niggas all the time, bro, one person can't help you. It takes a community of people. So if one motherfucker say they don't like something, that ain't the all in being like, take it to the college or something or whatever, like, you know. But at the end of the day, when you ask people advice who really got success, they know what the hell the goddamn tried out song you motherfucker had, you know what I'm saying? Like, you knew how to make hits, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, people will be like it like to me, somebody will bring me a super rappy song. I'm like, man, bro, ain't nothing wrong with lyrics. I know how to rap too, I just don't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I tone that shit down for the bag. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to make hits. You don't get no money until you make hits. You know,
a lot of people got a real vendetta on their chest because they know they can really rap. So they thinking that they gonna be able to change music back to that. No, you got to make some hits, and then after you make a hit, put some of that shit in there on your album. You know what I'm saying? See if they catch up with you. You got to make a hit first. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. You can be the best rapper. Eminem can't even do Eminem now. Besides his old fans, he ain't gonna get no new fans with the way he rap.
What I realized, if you rap your music, I can't say that.
These niggas on drugs, man.
Yeah, bro.
I don't want to hear that shit.
I had a conversation with my dog, ATL Top 20. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
What
to
up, Bishop?
Yeah,
What up,
Bishop,
Bishop?
my nigga. That's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And we was in the car last night on this club run. We hit like 5 clubs last night, giving everybody a new song. We was in the car listening to 400 Degrees by Juvie. He said, nigga, Juvie better than Wayne. I said, excuse me? Nigga say, nah, nigga, Juvie better than Wayne. I was like, all right, bro, Juvie, and Juvie my partner. You know what I'm saying? I say, Juvie, I was finna tell him he's not, and then he started breaking it down to me. He was like, nah, he said, what's Juvenile? He said, what's Lil Wayne's back that ass up? I was like,
Lollipop.
but if you played them both, would they have the same effect? Back that ass up and Lollipop. It's like back that ass up, hit a little.
Melly.
But see, that's rapping. Who gonna, everybody in the club,
But
it may not give you the same reaction.
My argument a little bit of that is
I say Lil Wayne is a bigger artist and has more hits.
Yeah.
He has more hits, but you gotta look at that Juvenile Tiny Desk performance. Like, Juvenile got a bunch of haymakers.
Yeah.
And Lil Wayne, he gonna bar you to death. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because Lil Wayne, I said that last, I said he got a milli. He got mixtape shit you gonna
but
say.
But Lil Wayne is on Back That Ass Up at a very vital point too. Like he ain't just
and
on
bling
there.
bling and all that.
He's on there. He added to him.
So maybe you can attest this to Manny Fresh. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, Juvenile really, even after Manny Fresh, the rodeo song and slow motion for me, and you know what I'm saying?
But arguably,
he has a lot of hits.
Arguably, as with the slow motion, I really like, and I love Juvie to death, and I'm one of the advocates for his talent and all that shit. But with slow motion wouldn't have been slow motion without Slim.
That's for sure. And what I was trying to make a point is rapping. I feel like when you was a super rapper, your music didn't really. It's still classic, but it didn't really age as well as the hits did.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that shit you pushing in that back, they gonna be playing them shit.
They gonna be playing that.
Whatever, they gonna play that shit wherever, forever.
But it's
that's like the cha-cha slide shit.
Yeah.
That shit lasts forever.
You know, so Wayne got these freestyles you gonna hear maybe in a club, or you may still hear, man, fuck these niggas, you know, but for the most part, that nigga Bishop had a real good argument with that. He's like, man, Juvenile, his music lasted longer than Wayne's did. I can't say that. I can't say that either. But Wayne got.
But he got a valid point though.
I listen to more. The early. I listen to more Juvie than Wayne. Me personally.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
So what does that mean?
Especially today.
Respect, right?
But we gotta say what it is though.
But Wayne, that nigga though.
He has a huge leg in that fight.
Oh yeah.
But
it depends on who.
That's gonna be a hard battle to win.
It depends on who it is and
for Juvie.
I don't know.
It's like Wayne discovered
Wayne
Drake
is a
and
bigger
Nicki.
star.
He discovered Wayne.
He
discovered Drake and Nicki and kind of lived through that.
Nah, we can't take away his hits though.
You can't
take away his hits. He got hits.
But Juvie ain't had nobody.
He was Cash Money. Yeah. But he did set it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but still, you can't. So just because he didn't have anybody, like we're supposed to be sympathetic to him.
For sure.
Well,
this is what I'm telling Bishop last night.
I feel
we riding around. I'm trying to think. I'm like, no, man, what's Wayne back that ass up?
He's on back that ass up though. He got to give him some credit. He's on it at a point of the record that matters. He ain't just on it ad-libbing.
For sure. But what's Wayne's back that ass up?
The song he got with Gucci.
No.
You don't think so?
And I'm riding around the city last night.
His biggest record on paper, like you said, is Lollipop. On paper, his
No, I'm saying a lot, but I'm saying as far as like playing that shit in the club and niggas going crazy.
No, we ain't talking about the club. We talking about playing that shit anywhere.
An arena, like all I do is win.
Not even arenas, anywhere. Your mama
the song with Gucci doesn't qualify for that.
Your mama them ain't running out there when they playing at a wedding. Your aunties, everybody running out there when Bad That Ass come on.
Yeah,
now,
because they're shaking ass.
Yeah, that's what we saying. See, it's all. Wayne.
No matter where you at, what you doing,
but
if
y'all
you
just-
play back that
What
ass
Lil
up, you
Wayne's-
gonna get the whole.
what Lil
No, what I'm
Wayne's-
saying is, okay,
White
that's
people,
cool, but
Asian
you,
people.
but
Yes, Asian, white people.
you
whatever,
asked
kids.
what was Wayne's song? That's just like saying fucking comparing apples to oranges. It's like, what was Wayne's song that has that similar or almost same
So
effect?
let's remix the question.
one?
He doesn't have
What-
a fucking
What I'm saying,
pop your ass song.
what I'm saying is impact.
What Lil Wayne song did you play at a wedding for all ages, from the age of 5 to 50?
You know, maybe that How to Love, that kind of country is.
You could.
Hell nah.
You could.
Nah.
Amelia's big. Lollipop is
Amelia ain't gonna be-
big.
that shit
So
ain't
you
gonna
gonna
be
hear
like
that
that
today.
ass up, though.
And see-
That-
and
that-
see-
None of that
There's
shit
no-
ain't gonna be like
What's
that.
what's the name of the song? The name of the song with him and Gucci?
Steady Mob.
Steady Mobbing.
But
You play that at no wedding?
That's
Yes,
how,
I've heard that at weddings. What are you talking about?
Okay. That's a hardcore wedding.
They play all kind of
Trap
shit at
phone.
weddings. Have y'all been to a wedding recently?
2 weeks ago.
They playing Sexy Red at weddings.
Oh
What
yeah,
are you
no,
saying?
that part of it, yes.
Hey, but check it
I'm
out.
looking
though.
for the hoes.
But check
Like,
it
what
out.
are you
That's why
talking about?
Memphis sounds so prominent today, because today you still hear them hi hats. You still hear that energy from 3-6 back then and all that shit. Like 3-6 Mafia, they had a sound that
Yeah.
still is being done today from Cardi and Offset. You know what I'm saying? Like they sound was ahead of their time. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, just thinking about
cold
this.
argument, Bishop. That's a cold one right there. I ain't never thought.
That's the verses
cold.
when they were doing. That's the verses that should have happened.
Like Bishop
What
said
what
that.
verse?
Wayne and Juvie.
Hell
What?
no.
What you
Man,
mean?
listen, man.
Scream, you
can't-
sound dumb as
that
hell.
don't
Why you
even-
say that?
That don't know.
Juvie ain't got 20 hits.
Nah. He can't go up again.
You'd
Wayne.
be amazed.
I know he
He got
got
a whole
hit.
album, a perfect album.
And
That shit
now
ain't-
when I
that
told
shit
But
You gotta think about the features. You can play them features and shit too. Now we got.
Okay, yeah.
I told Bishop, cause
Features is-
we had that
what you say,
conversation.
Jordan?
He brought up the Tiny Desk.
I seen Tiny that he went crazy. No, Juvie one of my favorite artists.
Yeah, mine too.
I'm telling you,
That shit 20.
Juvie would
Right,
put
but on some feature shit.
You know how many fucking
bad
Tiny
idea.
Desks
I feel you know.
Wayne could go crazy on in
Yeah,
real life?
no.
Wayne is Wayne.
Yeah,
Don't
Wayne's
get it fucked
feature
up, but he
game
don't
is-
have a back that ass up.
Juvie
Right,
would
right.
pull.
He don't have a-
That's Lil Wayne.
He would
he's
pull
still
a
Lil Wayne.
Jeezy
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
400 degrees a motherfucker the whole goddamn verse. One album.
But
No,
that
but
ain't
what I'm
no
saying
beat.
is that's
No
one
motherfucker
album.
that's winning Lil Wayne
That's
song.
one album. You
No,
can't out Wayne with one album.
Wayne is a different animal.
Wayne is a whole different animal.
when you add his features, you're right. He's a whole different animal. I can't even.
Wayne got
got
shit makes you be
mixtape
like, oh, I
shit,
forgot about that.
Yeah,
I forgot about
That's
that.
what I'm telling
Wayne
Bishop
got a bunch of
last night.
shit.
My bad idea.
That's what
My
I
bad
forgot
idea.
about.
Don't.
He got
For the 400 degrees.
The weed.
For the 400 degrees, Wayne has 3 or 4 400 degrees.
Nah.
No. 400 degrees is different.
Yeah, that's
It's
different.
not-
That's a
I don't-
vibe.
So we just gonna say fuck the Carter or the whole Carter series,
we're not
right?
saying-
No, we're not gonna say fuck Carter too. That's
100
his best
degrees changed the
album.
whole era of music. That nigga
We're gonna say
changed
fuck
that.
500 degrees.
But what would
not
you
saying
jam?
fuck
What would
it
you
at
jam
all.
more? 400 degrees or
We
Carter
just
3?
saying 400 degrees is different. That's like
Do Wayne have an album like 400 degrees?
The Carter, are you crazy?
I wouldn't say the. I like
Depend
Carter
what you-
too.
But it's
That's my favorite
but you
Wayne.
can't even really. It's like you can't
It's time.
compare
Yes,
in its
it's time.
totality
Timeline.
a Wayne album to a Juvie album because a Wayne album and a Juvie album
two different things.
Two
And they
different
both
things.
was on Juvie's album too. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it was it was like an NWA thing with Juvenile 400 degrees. Everybody was on there. You know what I'm saying?
So this is a good conversation. And we had this on some Atlanta shit. Who would you consider the Houston or Texas rapper GOAT? And you can do a couple honorable mentions too. Like who's the GOAT? Like we kind of win, and there was some Andre 3000, some Future, some different stuff on the Atlanta end, and we debated.
I said that's a broad list, you know what I'm saying? But I'd have to say Scarface, number one, because, he kicked this shit off. It was, they was coming out to New York with that Houston shit and getting booed and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Who else?
My OG, Bun B, with UGK. Them were some pioneers as far as that country sound, shit like that. Then you go to the next generation. It's too many,
So
man.
no Devin the Dude, no Big Mo, none of them?
Oh yeah, I love them, but it's people from Houston who had a little bit more influence. To me personally, my favorite Houston rapper
No
of all
Slim,
time.
no Paul Wall, no
I'm finna
Zero.
get there. Chameleonaire is my favorite Houston rapper.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got Zero. And you got Slim Thug, you know what I'm saying? You got Paul Wall, you got Lil Keke, you got...
Of course, Southside.
Yeah, R.I.P. Big Pokey, he just passed away, you know what I'm saying? SUC, then the whole Swish House side. Like, I'm from the North, so Swish House was a big deal when I was in high school, you know what I'm saying? And
so no South Circle, Mr. Mike, none of them?
Oh, Big Mike. Big Mike, I mean, yeah, it's too many. It's too many, you know, it's a lot of Houston artists that, you know, like I say, I like that shit, but I love Memphis rap because they had the beats. So the same message an average Houston person would get from Lil Keke, I'd get that same message from Project Pat. Because I'd be jamming Pat because he had the beat. Paul and Juicy J, they was the beats. And I love Memphis beats, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so as far as Houston pioneers, man, you know, you got UGK, Scarface, and then after that, you know, it's kind of hard to... You know, but after that, you're going to have Zero, Slim Thug, Paul Wall, and Keke. You know what I'm saying? You know, them all the homies. They've all helped me and blessed me through the years, you know what I'm saying? So.
What about Mike Jones?
Mike Jones, he from my hood too, you know what I'm saying? Mike Jones is definitely a legend, but I feel
like he might not have had the same longevity as everybody else, but I feel like his impact is definitely one to be discussed.
Mike Jones, he wore shirts like this all the time that said, call me. You know what I'm saying? So I took that from Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mike's definitely a legend in Houston. Yeah, Mike Jones.
Did you mention Trey? I'm thinking
Trey the Truth, definitely. You know, and he helps the city out. He got his own
overall, top to bottom.
Yeah,
Trey is to Houston what Tip is to Atlanta.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure, you know what I'm saying?
He does the rap. He's had like hella success with the rap, but at the same time, like he's for the people and he's for the city and he's for the town. And he stands on business wherever anything Houston is concerned.
He's for real Houston. He love the city, and I give him his props on. To me, he's always been the best networker. Like for him to be like an independent artist or some shit, he always would have these speeches that had you like, how did he get that? How is he cool with Jay-Z? How is he? You know what I'm saying? Getting the Wayne
Trey is the truth.
Wayne was
like,
that truth.
No pun intended.
You know what I'm saying? How is he hanging with Beyonce? Like, how is he? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, grind and network like Trey the Truth. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
All right.
Yeah. You know, but it's a lot of people from the city, man. You know? Yeah. And they all the homies. I say Trey the Truth is the only rapper I don't have a relationship with. Like, we've never just hung or nothing, but it's always love and respect when we see each other.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you. This is like one of those little real quick in and outs. Okay. Timmy Chan's or Trail Burgers?
Right now I'm saying Trail Burger though.
Okay.
I love Timmy Chan's. You know, it's two different types of food. Timmy Chan got chicken wings and all that and shit. But
yeah, they got the best shrimp fried rice.
Have y'all had a Trail Burger yet?
Yes, of course.
Them motherfuckers nice.
I'm begging Budden to bring that shit to Atlanta. Like, man, it's the best shit ever in the world.
That shit good.
I never understood a smash burger until I had a Trail Burger.
The line outside is disrespectful, so make sure you know somebody so you can skip that line, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, shit, them burgers hit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bun. He just posted my album a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Bun got the shit going on. They went on Good Morning America and got the best burger in the world or like some crazy shit. Like,
that just shows you about marketing, man.
Hell yeah.
The nigga is so connected with everybody for like the last 30 years. He started a restaurant and every rap entertainment friend came. He just had Tyson in that motherfucker, man. Like, everybody is there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just show you about marketing. And shout out to Bun. That's my nigga. Like, real talk. That ain't like my rap partner. Like, that's my real partner.
Yeah, Bun, that's family.
Yeah.
What's something you want the fans to know? What's something you want the big fact supporters to know? What's something that they may not know about BeatKing that's just on your mind, your spirit, you want to let them know, bro?
Shit,
other than what's on your shirt.
Damn, this shirt don't even mean nothing no more, man. That shit called X now. But anyway, shit, man, just basically, man, I appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying? Anybody been supporting me the last 13, 14 years, it ain't easy to find new ways to keep saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, after pop that pussy or bounce that ass, you gotta think about other ways to say it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Yeah, man. Just shout out to everybody that support me, man. Shout out to y'all for waking up and shit.
No, I
You know what
appreciate
I'm saying?
that.
Like, it's-
Are you gonna expand it and
Yeah.
shit? Like
Talk,
when you go into like, I don't want to say that, but like, are you gonna go all the way with that lane? Like, would you produce
My thing
porn and
is,
shit and go all that way, and or are you gonna pivot? Like, where you
think
at?
Acting is next for me. That's what I'm
Regular
into.
acting.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I want to do movies. I'm a fucking character. Like I'm kind of funny a little bit. You go to Instagram, I'm funny. You know what I'm saying? So I say that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, other than that, man, just keep on getting this money and never fall off, man. That's the name of my label. Never fall off. You know, consistency. And, you know what I'm saying? I say that about Houston rappers. It ain't no broke Houston rappers, man. Like we all got the independent demeanor, and you know, yeah, man. You know, we can go platinum in Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, Texas so big, you know. So yeah, I say that shit. People don't know about me, man. Just shit. I appreciate the support. That's it. Thanks,
Yeah.
Wonderful,
Straight
man.
up, straight
Big
up.
shouts out to BeatKing. He finally made it to Big Facts. Y'all check out his new album, all his new music, and make sure you rock with us too at www.bigfactspod.com.
Salute.